Well, hello there guys. 2 weeks back I purchased Datsun Redigo, and I believe I'm one of the few reviewers, and a lot of people are looking for real reviews by real, customers, not from companies and stuff like that. So I thought of, why not give you a review of Datsun Redigo, which I purchased recently. So as you can see on the front, it looks pretty cool, right? I mean, so it kind of gives a look, an aggressive look, right? Which is pretty awesome. You know what, I always think that, when people purchased Alto 800 or something, one of the things that is very common is that a lot of young users are basically going to buy those. And if young users are going to buy these cars, then they have to look good. They have to look cool at least. So this at this price point, you're going to get a lot of, awesome looks that you can see. It looks cool, right? It doesn't look like a cheap car. It looks pretty awesome. That's a plus. And second thing that I want to say is that, the ground clearance of this particular car, right? If I can, it's pretty awesome, right? The ground clearance is good. It is like if you buy one of the SUVs or something like that, then you get this kind of, ground clearance. So inside I have actually purchased seat covers and stuff. That is Easy Kit, which is sporty, which is added on this, and that's the reason why it sort of has these seat covers. Otherwise it's not the way it looks. Maybe I can show you some pictures in my blog how it looks like without seat covers, but I will say if you're buying a red car, then this is pretty good seat covers that you can buy, right? Seat covers as well as carpet mat will also be there, right? As you can see, that is also black in color, as well as boot space mat also is there, which I'll show you in a minute. So this is particularly, so let's get inside, right? Let's show you inside. So I'm really sorry, I'm not making a professional video like some TV channel stuff, but at least, I'm trying my best to give you, a glance at what Redigo has, for you. So let's get inside. All right, so as you can see, there are these indicators and stuff, and then you have this space over here, right? Which is not enough. Space wise, people say it has enough space, but I kind of feel like there could have been some improvement, right? There is some space here, some space here. Then as you can see, there are 2 cup holders. This was given for free to me. I believe Nissan gives a lot of free stuff when you buy a car, right? Which is pretty cool. And then this is a gearbox and handbrake, pretty awesome. And then these are the, so it's pretty good. You do not have an automatic kind of version, and basically I have T optional version. So the sound system that you're seeing here, you might not see this in the basic variant. I have the second top variant, if not the top variant. Top variant basically has airbags. I do not have airbags, but other than that I have everything, right? So that's pretty awesome. This is the parking brake, and this is AC. AC and stuff is pretty fine, right? So this is, and the mileage of this car, as you might have noted or something, is like pretty good, right? 25 km PL. So which actually on road I see at least 20, but over here the legroom is pretty cool. I have 6 feet and I can easily fit in this. So I have like enough legroom, and this is so this is pretty cool. Again, the seat covers are there because I have added them. It's not like in the car you won't be getting those seat covers. Some people were like complaining, like there is not enough sort of cover or something to the doors and stuff. But even then, it looks pretty cool, right? To me it looks pretty cool. So it basically matches the red color. That's one thing. So that is a theme to the car. I have put an L because my learner license is valid for 6 months, so this is my 2nd month. And that's the reason why I'm not going to show you like a long test drive or something, because still learning. But even then, for a learner, this is pretty cool again. But even then, it looks pretty cool, right? Yeah. And yeah, so as I said, mileage is fine, like 20 kmpl you can get on road, right? So let me show you the boot space now, right? Because the boot space is pretty important. And I should tell you, this is the kind of boot space that you can expect only from expensive, like not expensive lot, sort of. If you compare it with K10 and all, this has enough looks enough boot space, right? And as you can see, there is this tripod that I have kept in order to show you, how much of a space is there. Then I have this. You can fit in few bags. Yeah, I don't know, in other variants or in at least in advertisements and TVCs, there was this kind of a, something which was over here, which used to reduce the boot space, which is removed by Nissan, I think, which because of that boot space has increased, and that is again cool, at least for me. So I saw those in advertisements. I don't know if it was in this version or something, but that is it. So boot space is pretty good, as you can see, right? And again, the color of the boot space mat, again I have put a boot space mat, otherwise it looks like a grey one. I can show you that, right? Yeah, as you can see, this is how it looks. It kind of looks black. It doesn't matter, but yeah, that is also there in the easy kit. It will cost you around 6,000 rupees in order to put this easy kit into your car, right? And also I have one more thing which you might not have noted or might have noted, that I have a RPS, reverse parking sensor, over here, which I'll show you in a minute how it works. Like, I have added this again. If you buy from the company, it will cost you around 4,000 rupees, right? So that is also something that you should be checking out. So yeah, so this is it. I'll just show you how it show you the indicators and show you how reverse parking sensor works out of. And yeah, so let's see it from outside, and let's see how it sort of looks from outside, right? Okay guys, so as you can see, I have the music system here. I can increase the volume a little bit. So that's with the T variant. If you want to buy T variant, then you will get the music system, and then this is the parking sensor. This is not automatic, right? Also, if you buy the T variant, you will get this kind of, you can so you can basically control your windows and stuff with this. But this is only for the front windows, right? You cannot work on the rear windows with this. Fragrance, which was provided by Nissan themselves. Here's the remote for the for the music system that has been provided, right? AC and stuff is as usual pretty cool. So here we have the the stuff, and like how much petrol is left, and what. Then after that, on the left side, I can see here also you cannot control this automatically, and there you have the reverse parking sensor which I added. So yeah, that works as well, right? As I showed you the space that is available, since I added these seat covers, I have some space on the back of the seat, so which I use for keeping my road tax challan and road tax papers and stuff. So I don't have enough space here to keep that, because so that's one thing. And yeah, this as well, Ganesha's idol was also given by Nissan when I purchased there. So that's also there. So yeah, so that's pretty much enough. Okay, so yeah, you can obviously, if you're buying a car, right, you get all this stuff on the Doors also, you have some space here, right? And after that you don't have any other space, right? So yeah, so interiors are pretty much fine, like for a daily user, right? This much is enough. I mean, there are more features which are given in other cars. You know what I believe is, if you are getting a nice car like this which looks good and stuff at this price point, you can improve upon the other things, right? By, you know, adding more money and later on adding accessories and stuff. You can make this as a you know, you can add as much features as you want in this car, and then, you know, make it as good as the expensive cars. In expensive cars you may have those kind of accessories and features, right? But the thing that you will see is that they cost you much more, right? Then you want to add few basic things like reverse parking sensor and stuff, then again it's going to cost you more. So what I believe in is, buy a car which has good mileage like this, and then add on stuff if you want to later, at the later point of time, right? And for a first buyer of the car, like this is the first car that I've purchased, right? This is the best deal that I can get. So yeah, so the lights and stuff is there. So yeah, let's so indicators and stuff are there. So this is about the car interiors and stuff. I can show you the reverse parking sensor if you want to, but that's like an add-on, right? That's not given with the car. So let's you know, check out. And one thing is pretty different about this. You may or may not have noticed that it's not the kind of gearbox that you see on in Indian cars. You have to lift it up and put it on the right and then put it up. So this way you will be doing a reverse gear, right? It doesn't work like the you know, the normal cars. You can't just do that. It's like do this and do that, because it's a foreign company, right? Nissan. So that's pretty much it, I guess. You have the interiors and everything explained. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and if you want to see, okay, let's start to ride it a little bit, then we'll see how it kind of drives, you know. Okay, so kind of a review of the driving kind of experience, right? So I'll give you a brief hint of that also. So a brief sort of review of that. So so first of all, the steering wheel, it's pretty comfortable, right? It's like steers very easily, right? And you don't have to push hard in order to steer, right? Which is what I love about this, right? Second thing, so it easily turns, right? Second thing, the gearbox, right? This is also pretty awesome. You can, you know, it's very light to change the gears, right? It's very light. You can easily, you know, change the gears and sort of move, right? So it's very light, right? I have driven Alto K10 before, and what I saw was that you need to really push hard in order to change gears, which is not the case in this. It's pretty, this kind of like, I have Swift Desire, I can compare the gearbox to. It's kind of light like that, right? And ground clearance is pretty awesome, and it looks good. I believe this is the kind of deal that you would want for this price, right? As a young person, as somebody who's buying the first car, this is an awesome deal for you. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let's have a sort of, you know, drive review. And one thing that you should note while I'm driving is that it doesn't make a lot of noise, right? I'll put down the volume. So let's yeah. Somebody's coming. So yeah, so I'll show the RPS, I guess. So I'll go a bit reverse, right? So let's see that. So this was installed by Nissan, right? Not as an offer or something. I bought it, and it will cost you around 4,000 rupees. If you buy it from outside, the reverse parking sensor usually costs 2,000. So I don't say it's the best deal, but yeah, if you don't want to risk your car, like, and stuff, like, you know, you don't want to use any non-standard stuff, you can, right? So yeah, So this is about the reverse gear. Now I'll go to front, right? See, so when I'm driving, you will see it doesn't make a lot of noise, right? Which is what I love about this car, right? It doesn't make noise. And by the way, the Ganesha that you see here, it was Ganesha's idol. It was gifted by Nissan while I was buying the car, right? Right. So that is pretty much it. So as you can see, it doesn't make noise. If you want me to play the song, I can play that as well. So this is kind of small drive for you. I didn't give you a test drive because obviously right now I do not want to go outside, and I'm actually near the market, so I can't show you the review at that point. But anyways, this is basically how it is. And so driving is really smooth, steering is smooth. I have AC steering in this, and then the gearbox as well is very light, and obviously you get the stuff that you need, if not all the stuff, at least some of the stuff, as a new car. In the new car, right, you get the music system, you get the AC and stuff. This is not like automatically controllable, but even then it's does the job. Apart from that, if you will see, the gearbox is pretty smooth, and you get, in the T variant at least, you get automatic door windows, so that is also fine. So yeah, that was the review, guys. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I will probably put a longer review, and obviously the kind of servicing that you will get on a Nissan car after buying a Nissan car, and the things that you should look for while buying a Nissan car, right? Because obviously the thing that happens is, I had some issues with the dealer when I was buying, and I will tell you those issues, but obviously those issues were sorted out after, I talked to Nissan and I talked to those guys also. So it was pretty cool, but you should be really looking forward to some things when you're buying this car, and I'll let you know those things. I'll also review the service that is provided by Nissan, because there are quite a few service centers right now. Maybe they are spread across all the cities, but there are only like 2 service centers in Bangalore, I guess, right now, which is not the best. But obviously, even when you're going for servicing, so you'll have to look for the nearest one. And to me, one of the service centers are really nearby, so it's not a big deal for me. But for many people, if they want to get servicing done, they have to, So so that is one thing that you should be looking at. But I'll review about the services that are provided. I got